Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 7 deadly sins and how we can switch those negatives into positives. Now, first off, I just want to say that when it comes to everything, right? Health, mental and physical, exercise, nutrition, eating right, treating our bodies the way that they should be treated as a treasure, and feeling good and looking good and being the best self. I just want to say that it all comes back into the same bubble. It all will be introduced to you in a positive and good way if you change around the bad decisions and the evil and the sins that we are doing each and every day. You can't mix it around. I've been doing that for a long time in my life. Long time where, you mix the good with the bad. You mix the evil with the greatness. You would think that what you're doing is great, but it's really evil. It's really bad. And people start to realize once bad things start happening, it's not good. What you're doing is going to hurt you in the long run. And right now you might feel like, oh, it's okay, but it's really not. If you really want to treat your bodies right and you want to feel good, look good in longevity and all that, right? The best way to do that is to realize that these sins are going to backtrack you, and greatness is not in the same bubble as all this evil shit. You have to really defeat it. And if you realize that what you're doing is wrong, then at a certain moment in your life, I'm not saying that you will change today. It takes time for you to realize. But once it clicks in your head and you're like, wow, this is really not good for me. This is hurting me. Then you're like, you know what? Why do I need this in my life? It's backtracking me. It's hurting me. So I just want to say that. That's the introduction, right? Is that these 7 deadly sins are hurting us as a society, as humans, and we have to realize that if we switch these around and turn them into positives, we'd be a much better society. We'd feel good. We'd look good. It'd be perfect, But no one is perfect, and people sin. So the best thing you can do is try your best. So first off, I just want to say that I did take some notes. And I know what the 7 deadly sins are, of course, but to take a deeper dive into it and branch out and really go into these topics, I took some notes to further dive into these 7 deadly sins. So first off, number 1, pride, okay? Excessive high opinion of oneself. And remember, having pride, having confidence in yourself, that's good. But an excessive amount, that's when you start, looking down on others. You start thinking that you are better than everybody else and no one comes close, and the respect and humble goes out the window, goes in the trash. That's no good. We try to motivate ourselves to be the best self, but we're all human. We all breathe the same air. If you start thinking that, like, oh my gosh, I'm better than everybody. I'm top of the chain. No one can defeat me. I'm the best. Remember, thinking in your head to push yourself, to motivate when it comes to exercise and when it comes to working out at the gym and stuff. That's cool, but you can't do that. Because what happens is your ego is increased to the point where, you look at others like, you're not on my same level, there's levels to this. I'm better than you. And you become kind of a douchebag and a dick. I'll be 100% honest with you. That's what happens, right? Excessive amount of pride is no good. You should always have confidence in yourself. And of course, remember, the big word here is excessive. If you have pride in yourself and you believe in yourself and you love yourself and you have confidence in yourself, that's great. But excessive amount, that's going overboard. So as a society, we got to relax with that, We can't just be looking at others like, oh my gosh, I'm better than you. Anything that you do, I can do better. Motivation is awesome, but if you do that your whole life and you're looking down on others, it's not going to get you anywhere. I'm just saying. So, all right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is greed. Now, I just want to say that having greed is not going to get you far in life at all, okay? And once you start achieving goals, you did that for a reason. You were at the bottom and you rose. You got better over time and you achieved greatness. That is awesome. But once you start getting greedy, it's almost like what you just did doesn't matter. You did that all for nothing. And that's cool. You got the wealth, you got the power, you're stronger, you feel good. The money's coming in and you're showing off your cool things and stuff. You did that because it was you. You put in the hard work. But don't be greedy though. You don't have to be showing things off. You don't have to be like, oh, I got this and that. Because it goes back to the pride thing, the excessive pride where you become a douchebag and you don't want to be that. So it's cool when it comes to achieving greatness, but stay humble. You don't have to show off. You don't have to be, Mr. Every what is the word? Mr. I am better than everybody else, Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. I'm better than everything and everybody, and I'm cool, because look at this. Look what I did, and I'm showing things off, and I'm chucking money around, and these are my nice fancy cars, and look at these girls I'm hanging out with. No, you don't got to be greedy, guys. Greed is going to kill you, for real. Because what happens is it destroys your respect, it destroys your loyalty, it destroys friendships, and people don't want to be around somebody that's greedy like that, right? So nah, stop that, stop. Number 3, lust, intense sexual desire, right? Now, porn is destroying people, for real, because it takes away from love. Love is between a man and a woman, and when you are in love, you share that love between you and her. You don't share it between you and a computer screen. You don't share it between you and a iPad screen or a TV screen or whatever you're watching these videos, this evil thing from. And yeah, I'm calling it evil. It is, because these people, it's not love. They're just having sex with strangers, and they're just showing it to the world, and they're making money off it, prostitution, really. And it's no good. No good. I know this is deep here, but I'm just saying that you can't share love with a computer screen. And we are pleasuring ourselves to people that we're never going to meet, and we don't even know who they are. Like, what is this? What are we living right now? We can't do that, right? When it comes to love, you and your significant other, whoever that may be, I just want to let you know, right, that is going to hurt marriages, relationships, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever you're dating. And when it comes to that, it destroys them, because in a way, not only is it, you're pleasuring yourself to somebody who's a stranger out there, but you're also going behind your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend's back by doing this, by pleasuring yourself to somebody else that's not them. So it's just not right. And it's hurting us. We should be in that relationship, stay with it, and that is real love, okay? So I just want to get that situated here. So, lust, pornography, you guys going to clubs and checking out chicks, or you're a girl and you're checking out men and stuff, and you're looking at them and you're like, and you're getting these thoughts and stuff. Nah, relax. We live in a big world. I know people say we live in a small world. Nah, it's actually pretty big. It's a lot of people in it. And you're going to meet someone that you actually love. It's going to happen. Connection between two people. Not between 20 or 50 or how many people that you're pleasuring yourself to online. It's not right. So stop doing that and stop chasing too, The right person will come into your life at the right moment. It's God's way. It's God's plan. So that's what I got to say about that. The next one is envy, right? Being resentful and jealous of someone else's possessions and qualities. So you shouldn't worry about what other people are doing. You should worry about what you're doing. So I just want to say, right, that if someone else is successful, I congratulate them. I think that that's awesome. And I think it's amazing what they're doing. They got there because they put the hard work and effort, and they got to where they wanted to be because of the hard work they put in every day. And good for them. They have if they have nice cars and fancy things and stuff because they worked hard for it. They worked hard for it. So you should congratulate them. Give them a round of applause because they really put their mind to it and they didn't give up. And even if they took a bunch of losses on the way, so be it. They kept on going and they started getting W's. So, you know, that's what I got to say, guys. That's what I have to say about that. I'm just being honest. When I talk about these 7, I'm being 100% honest. Everything that I say is 100% honesty. Some people might not like it. But hey, this is my beliefs and this is what I feel. So I'm just saying. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but this is just, I'm speaking the truth here. So if someone else has nice things or they even qualities, right? They look good and they treat their body right and they're walking around the beach and they look awesome. It's because they're eating the right things and they're exercising. They're doing the right things. You shouldn't be jealous of them. How about you work harder? How about you eat the right things? How about you, help out with your body by the nutrition aspect of it and stop eating processed foods and getting fat? How about that? I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying that there's choices in this world. Make the right choices. So envy. Don't be jealous. Do not be jealous. Do the right things. And you can get to where that person is if you do the right things. You're just not doing the right things. So stop being jealous. You're sitting at home while you're eating Twinkies and you're jealous of the person that has a nice body. What? It's because they worked hard for it. That's why they have a nice body. What? Dumb. Gluttony. Excessive eating. I mean, this is a very simple topic. Stop eating so much food. Stop eating so much food, guys. The portions are outrageous. We're eating way too much food. And not only that, but the food that we are eating, that's the main thing. If you want to do like a healthy bulk, right? And you're eating clean, healthy, whole foods that are from this earth, God's food, right? Earth-made foods. If we are eating those and we're trying to put on a little healthy mass, then that's okay. But if you are overeating, you're eating crazy amount, even when you're full, you just keep on going, right? And you do this every day, and it's processed foods as well. We're killing ourselves. We're eating ourselves to death. So gluttony, this is one of the biggest ones. All 7 deadly sins, of course, they're deadly sins for a reason, right? But I'm saying that's bad. You guys gotta stop eating so much food. Stop it. Wrath, extreme anger. Calm down. Stop being so angry. I mean, I get it. Some things happen in life and something happens and you do not like it, so you get upset about it. But instead of being upset, how about you focus on yourself and try to better yourself? And whatever that person's doing, it shouldn't turn lanes and all of a sudden go into your world, and now you're worrying and stressing about it, and now you're angry because you think that you have control over this situation, but it's out of your control. You can't do anything about it. Am I upset about certain things that happen in the world? Of course. But I don't get angry about it. I'm upset. I'm like, oh, I wish that it went this way, or I wish it went that way. But I don't go, oh, you got to do this and that. What happens, happens. And what I believe in when it comes to my religion, my faith, and when it comes to nutrition, and when it comes to exercise, and when it comes to fitness, what I say might be the total opposite of what somebody else is thinking. And they might hate everything that I said. But I'm standing by what I believe in. And people shouldn't be afraid to speak their mind and what they believe in. Right? I don't go out and go, oh, I don't promote a bunch of things that I believe in. I don't dive into specifics, and I'm never telling somebody to switch their life. If they're doing things that are really bad, I can say it once, I can say it maybe twice, but if it goes in one ear and out the other, what can you do? Don't worry about it because you tried your best to help them, you know? So that's what I got to say about that one. Calm down, relax, stop stressing, stop being so angry. I know you're upset about certain things in life, but anger creates stress, and stress creates hair loss and bad things and brain function. It hurts your brain. So don't do that. And sloth, last one. Laziness. Avoidance of work. In order to become lazy, things like eating processed food, drinking energy drinks, alcohol, smoking, doing drugs, masturbation, all this stuff causes laziness. Video games. I love video games, by the way, and I love movies. But remember, when you play video games and when you watch movies, you're laying down. And that can turn into extreme laziness if you don't have a balance in your life. If you don't have a balance in your life where you're exercising and stuff, and then you all of a sudden are on the video games for a while or watching a bunch of movies, it takes away from the day where you could be on the treadmill. You could be running. You could get some sun and go for a walk. And you could be lifting weights. But nah, you chose those instead. Do not choose those over it. Find a balance, with those two. When it comes to movies and when it comes to video games. So, because I'm not against those really. But drugs, alcohol, energy drinks, soda, processed food, all that will create laziness. Masturbation, porn, all that will make you want to sit on your ass and stay on your ass all day. So that was going to cause you to want to avoid work. And yeah, in order to do the opposite of that, you have to do things like exercise, fitness. If you want to increase your energy, don't do things like that. Do not open up that laptop. Do not open up that porn website. Do not, go hours and hours of playing video games or watch a bunch of movies during the day and stuff like this. Or don't, when it comes to processed foods, don't eat a bunch of processed foods because that is going to make you lazy as well. It's going to want to make you lay down. You got to go up, get up, eat right, do the right things, get some sun, and your energy levels will be increase, So that's what I got to say about that last one. So let's go through them again and talk about the positives in each. For pride. Have pride in yourself and confidence, but don't be excessive. Don't go overboard with it, guys, Be respectful and be kind, all right? For greed, don't show off. What you did, you got there in the first place. So just be happy that you did that, and because you've achieved greatness, respect it. Don't be disrespectful now. So don't show off, guys. Lust. Stop watching porn. Just stop. And stop chasing chicks every weekend. Stop doing that. When you see a big booty and stuff, calm down. I know, cool, big booty, nice. All right, awesome. But if you were lusting over somebody who you just met or a stranger online, that's crazy to me. You got to relax. We got to take a step back and focus on ourselves, right? So love is going to come, okay? Love and happiness together. It will happen. You will find the right one. It's in God's plan. It'll happen. So good things happen for those who wait. Envy. Stop being jealous of other people. Stop being jealous of other people and work on yourself. You can become that person who has those qualities in that lifestyle if you change your lifestyle, if you change it to the good things in life and eating the right things and exercise. So got to focus on yourself, and then maybe the jealousy will get thrown out the window. Jealousy is going to hurt you. Going to lose sleep over it. No good. And yeah, that's what I got to say about envy, right? Gluttony. We got to stop eating so much food and what we are eating. If we're eating a bunch of crap, then we're going to look like crap and feel like crap. But if we eat good, we're going to feel good and look good. It's that simple, guys. Just do it. Just do it. Wrath. Extreme anger. Things in life, some things can really upset you. Some things that I do not believe in happen right in front of my eyes, but guess what I do? I don't go up to the person and say, stop doing that, or don't do this. That's bad for you. They're going to have to learn their self. They have to learn the hard way, and they're going to have to learn. And if they change, they change. If they don't, then that is not on me. I am here to teach and help people, but if it doesn't change your mindset, I mean, we could sit down and have a conversation for hours and maybe, agree to disagree, or you think of what you're thinking and I'm thinking of what I'm thinking, and next thing you know, nothing's changed. You think what you think and I think what I think. So at the end of the day, opinions, everybody has one, right? So if someone's opinion upsets you, don't get angry about it. You might think in your brain, I wish that they weren't like that, but don't be upset about it. Don't go overboard and be very, very angry. It's disappointing, but what can you do? You can't do much about it. They're doing that, so you keep on doing you. Keep on making yourself great. And sloth, laziness, avoidance of work, right? In order to do the opposite of that, we have to stop doing things that are causing the laziness. Stop watching porn. Stop lusting over females. That is going to also cause laziness, because you're chasing. You care so much about that you're not focused on the right things. We have to be going for walks, getting some sunlight, eating the right foods that cause energy, that increases our energy levels, and keep life moving. And limit the video games, limit the movies. You could still do that, have fun, right? But find a balance when it comes to exercise and nutrition as well. And you'll have the mindset where you want to achieve greatness. So those are the 7, and I'm just letting you guys know that I know those are negative, but you can turn those into positives, right? And I'm all about love and happiness, guys. If you're happy and you love what you're doing in life, I say keep on doing it. Unless it's terrible for you and it's hurting you and it's hurting others, then it's not okay. So, and everything I said is what I believe in. So I hope that you guys can make the right decisions, and hopefully you get a lot out of this video. But and maybe this video will get 0 views and no one watched it, so I'm talking to myself. But I hope that you guys understand that what I'm trying to do is to help others. And I love you guys no matter what, and I'm just trying to help. And yeah, so remember, let's stay active and get kinetic.